There is a national opioid epidemic, a deepening worry about violence in schools. Extremism is on the rise. People feel discriminated against, and distrust runs rampant.
Adolescent mental health disorders are among the most common illnesses that children will experience. 7 out of 10 teens say anxiety and depression present a major problem for their peers.
Mental health is a major issue that we need to start addressing, along with closing the opportunity gap.
The Minnesota Department of Education really wants students better prepared for work or college.
And African American Latino students too often lagged behind our white classmates. Something called the achievement gap, that by one estimate costs us hundreds of billions of dollars a year.
Somehow, social media causes our children and even adults to feel more isolated from each other and their communities than ever. Technological change and globalization is adding new, unprecedented challenges to our communities while simultaneously undermining them. We know that when a community is connected, in control of its own messaging, and services are welcoming to all, that community is healthier.
The Althing Program is a great opportunity for all of us here in Austin Public Schools as a whole to be leaders in providing equity for everyone in our community. And it means so much to me because I interact with so many of these families here at our building, but I live here in Austin too. And so this is my community and these are my neighbors.
The cornerstones of education, healthcare, employment, and safety need new inclusive tools.
This is one of the tools that we'll be able to utilize, a benefit to both students, their parents, and the community.
To lead, reinvigorate, heal, and reconnect people and civic services, an ethical innovation leader and community champion must partner to bring forward novel, proven solutions.
It really is a partnership with the community, with the schools, with the other agencies, and most importantly, with those families.
We found that we can make that connection home, and we know that's successful. That link home is the key to get the parent support.
Tying it to what we know works and what we know will continue to work and build on that.
On any given day, we have about 15 different languages spoken in our building with our 300 students and learners here. District-wide, we have anywhere between 47 to 50 plus languages.
No matter their language, they were still able to work with their students and we were able to see the progress.
When we see success with any given program, any given device, we very much want to share the successes we're having in the district, and we do that. We're a stronger district because of that.
The look of the community has changed drastically over the last 15 to 20 years. We're now almost 25% as a community of diversity. The schools are over 50% diverse, and the folks that come here come from across the world.
That's why the Althing Program was created on the Phrazer Kitsune platform, to be a modern, community-owned engagement solution for equity, civil rights coverage, and interconnection between healthcare, K-12, and community resources. Inspired by the oldest community assembly in the world, held annually in Iceland, the Althing, where all free people are welcome. It is local, inclusive, and authoritative.
We are providing services that all of our students can access and can equally benefit from.
I have a student who doesn't have internet at home. Parents work a lot. You know, our times don't align, so with the Phrazer, they're able to take that home and the parents can get to it when it is convenient for them, and they're still able to work with their child.
The core values of the modern Althing program include a proactive community resource that provides access to services for the people.
I think what I'm most excited about is just being involved with innovation and keeping an open mind of what is out there as a resource for us. Being a district that's supportive of both staff and administrators, this is a program that they're able to utilize and for the benefit of our students. I'm very supportive of it.
Novel real-time adaptive innovation that collaboratively addresses long-standing challenges.
We come up with different ideas and then we partner with GeaCom, and then those ideas become reality, which is kind of amazing as a teacher, and it seems like it's limitless in what it can do.
It is the first and only community platform to offer equal engagement.
One of our key focus areas is on equity, that achievement gap. How do we make sure that all students and families, regardless of zip code, have equal access to opportunities to see the future that they want for themselves?
Even help our families connect with services outside the building, like job employment, our parent resource center. How can we be a hub to help our families as well as our students communicate out?
A conduit for significant improvement to community health through earlier identification, education, and service access. A source of innovative classroom education that also flows out to the community.
Innovation is one of Austin Public Schools' strategic directions. It is one of the main goals of what we're trying to stress in our buildings, from the administration to our teachers to our students.
The shared decision-making ecosystem provides a more effective way to connect students with career opportunities and community resources immediately. A pathway to increase the skill level of the area workforce. And a conduit to bring more resources to the K-12 system and the entire community.
The Althing Program is going to give us that opportunity to help our students within our walls, but yet have that ripple effect into our families and our communities, our employers, and really provide that civil rights opportunity for everyone.
The Althing Program is invented, sourced, and produced in Minnesota, with ongoing innovation from GeaCom and Austin Public Schools.
I'm always proud of Minnesota, and so anything we can do to encourage economic development in Minnesota is good.
Together, we are developing a national blueprint for better, more inclusive K-12 and community service access.
Right at the heart of what we both feel passionate about is equity and celebrating our diversity that we have in Austin, and that makes me feel really happy for the Althing Program because now it's in the schools, we see it's successful, and it has so much more potential to keep continuing to grow. It's like the possibilities are endless.
I'm a huge proponent of local control in community schools, and with that is a partnering with the local businesses and the local economies. And what do we need? What skills and talents do we need to develop in our students in order to have a vibrant community? And so I think that partnership that you're talking about is very valuable.
Local businesses, unions, organizations, and other community affiliates are engaged partners that provide exposure for students to work-based learning experiences and career opportunities based on their individual needs. This novel feature positively impacts graduation rates across all demographies.
It's not really fair to say that it's up to the schools to fix it all. We need to work together. We need to link arms.
We do know we have some crises occurring, especially around the area of mental health. How do we, for lack of a better word, universally screen around student mental health issues?
According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, 1 in 5 children experience a mental health problem during their school years, including depression, learning disability, alcohol or substance use. For each year an individual is dependent on substances, costs associated with healthcare, developmental disabilities, courts, prisons, and welfare compound.
When it comes to mental health, it's so pervasive, and we're seeing it in younger and younger children, as well as our teens and our adults.
So if we have the Phrazer device to address the mental health, that can help us as educators in the community, the parents, the families. That is amazing.
The Althing Program promotes mental health for students, parents, and the entire community. Another element of the Althing Program is the interconnection between students, parents, and teachers. Based on the great successes in this area, Austin Public Schools and GeaCom are committed to expand WordWork initiatives, classroom and at-home engagements, as well as a reinvention of the Parent-Teacher Conference.
So as a principal, if I have an opportunity to use a device like the Phrazer to communicate with the family in real time, that is going to help so much more.
Parent communication has been very difficult as an EL teacher, and now with this device being able to talk directly with the parents is huge, and I've built such great relationships, and I know you have too, and became very close with the families that we work with on a daily basis.
We're seeing a cooperative model to meet a goal.
It's exciting to have someone that works alongside you, not telling you what you need to do, but listening to what your needs are and then working together.
The students themselves feel more confident and feel proud taking the Phrazer home. and are constantly asking for them. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Once we found that and seen the success we've had with our early English learning and the use of GeaCom and the family outreaches that we've had, it was just a real simple next step.
I feel encouraged about Althing starting out early in elementary, because then students will be used to utilizing that early on, and parents as well.
They can use it through middle school to high school, into their career opportunities.
And the relationship will already be solidified with Althing, and then that way they can use it as they grow up.
Starting with the K-12 foundation and branching into healthcare, economic development, law enforcement, and social services. This safe, secure, inclusive, proven platform will reach the entire community effectively and equally from a single point. We, GeaCom and Austin Public Schools, are proud to lead the way into the future of community engagement.